There's breaking news right now. The Washington Post reporting special counsel Robert Mueller is investigating President Trump for possible obstruction of justice. With me, Senator Richard Blumenthal, Democrat of Connecticut, who serves on the Judiciary Committee, and one of the lead plaintiffs of the lawsuit that I'm going to talk about in just a second with him. But first, let me go to you, Senator. This is stunning after former Director Comey said 3 times that he wasn't under investigation. Now, the Washington Post report that the president is under investigation.
This report is really no surprise, Greta. He may not have been under investigation in technical terms back when Director Comey was heading the FBI, but not surprising that he is now, because he fired Comey after Comey refused to pledge loyalty and, in effect, drop an investigation that he demanded to do. And so what we've seen over the last few weeks is literally an obstruction of justice case by the President of the United States unfolding in real time right before our eyes.
Is this a major turning point? I mean, the president, I guess, was probably high-fiving the other day after Comey testified and said he confirmed the 3 times that he was not under investigation. Is this a significant moment?
It's a moment and a possible turning point. Clearly, the special counsel is very interested in what Donald Trump did to try to suppress this investigation, including firing Director Comey. And that could be highly significant because it means that this obstruction of justice case is now front and center.
What would be the obstruction of justice? I mean, hypothetically, I mean, what could Mueller, and I realize an investigation is not necessarily the same as being guilty of anything, but an investigation is it that he, that according to Comey, is that Comey felt pressured into dropping the investigation into Flynn? Is that it?
There would have to be other evidence besides what we've seen, and there may well be in other conversations that Donald Trump had and Comey had. But the investigation would concern the President of the United States trying to stop and end an investigation that imperiled him with possible criminal culpability.
And of course, he also has the Deputy AG Rosenstein and the current AG both wanting to fire Comey for other related reasons. Disarray at the FBI was one of the allegations that they made, as well as bungling the Hillary Clinton investigation and saying on May 3rd when he testified that he would do it all over again. So that would be a legitimate reason, presumably, to fire Comey.
There are so many threads here that need to be put together. And I have confidence that the special counsel, and I called for a special prosecutor. I was one of the first to do so. I voted against Rob Rosenstein because he refused to commit to do so. I was the only member of the Judiciary Committee to vote against him. But now that he has, I think that we can have some confidence he's going to be unraveling these threads and going to those pieces of evidence that you've just referenced.
You and 200, there are 200 Democrats that have brought a lawsuit against the president wanting more information about his finances, much like the Attorney General of the state of Maryland and the Attorney General from the District of Columbia and a public interest group. What is it that you're alleging?
This lawsuit is about the Constitution and the president's thumbing his nose at the Constitution and at the American people, specifically a somewhat archaic clause known as the Emoluments Clause, which prohibits him or any other official from accepting any payment or benefit without consent from Congress. Not only has he failed to come to us for consent for this worldwide empire of payments and benefits, but he has also failed to disclose. We can't consent to something we don't know, and the Constitution is actually very clear in this preeminent anti-corruption clause.
Right. Did you ask any Republicans to join? I mean, I've got to ask this political question. Did you ask any Republicans to join?
As of today, we have.
Oh, and did you get any yeses?
Not yet, but we will, I hope, and we're going to get more Democrats, too, because we grew this group over the last few months, and I've worked with law professors and experts and others to put together a complaint that will withstand any challenge, I believe, in the courts, including a standing challenge, because he has not come to us for consent, and therefore he's nullified our vote.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.